This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Good morning, guys. We are back to it today. We're having a reno reset day. A day to hopefully remind ourselves where we left off. How long has it been, Al? Weeks, months, up to 2 months since we've done really barely anything on the house. To be honest, even anything on the garden. I did take a little clip the other day because I have been getting on with a few things of what our garden was looking like.
Honestly, there is nothing that makes me feel less like I have myself together than our garden. It is forever overgrown. I am forever embarrassed that our neighbours probably look into our garden and think, what must their house be like if they have a garden like this? I'm pretty sure I'm looking at some grass that probably comes up to my hips. Not quite, but nearly.
And yesterday I started mostly in the shed. Ollie came home and helped after work. But today we're doing the tip runs. I'll show you what it's looking like. The shed actually didn't take that long. We were surprised. We took like an afternoon, evening on it, and it's all cleared and half tidy. So that we can hopefully clear out the room upstairs, our bedroom, so we can crack on with that again, because it's a constant shuffling of things around. So we're going to our favourite place, the recycling centre. Let's go.
So this is what we did yesterday. Made a bit of a mess. A lot of this stuff is being reshuffled or sold. We're going to be selling these bigger boxes because they just get in the way. If you fill them, they're too heavy, and they're huge. Got like an old pallet. This box is going to Gramps for his gardening. We never do it. And then we just got spares of things like feet from our kitchen that we did. This is it's okay.
Oh, it's looking so much better.
Yeah, it's looking so much better than it was. We have floor space now. I wasn't going to show you it before because Ollie constantly messes this shed up, and we constantly clean it. Every year it needs a bit of a clean. But yeah, it's definitely looking better, especially now that we have this storage. It's not pretty out here, but it's usable, so we just need to tidy this last few bits up. Get these bin bags gone.
For example, we bought brackets for said bike. Shall we do that today?
I think we could. It wouldn't take too long.
I think we'll go up and look at how much stuff needs to come back down from the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Because all of these boxes need reorganising too and labelling, and I just don't know if that's worth it. So hard. All of the reno stuff takes a lot of time. A while ago though, Ollie did build this.
And actually I have to say this really helped because we had so much spare wood. So he just put in made these like brackets, and they're all along this wall. So all of our wood storage is now back here, along with our doors, surfboard, bike wheels. These are going next door. This all desperately needs to be rebuilt, by the way, but it's just not a priority. So you guys saw us clear this out last year, which is our garden stuff, but we were always thinking of putting the bike over here, and this hasn't been gone through, so we might need to reshuffle some of this next door.
Yeah.
And then the bikes can come out here with all the wonderful cobwebs. Huge. Two trips done, and we're definitely looking a little bit better. Certainly not like I showed you it before, but we have this space. We're now not going to put anything in this area. This area, I mean, when you look at it, it just needs knocking down, but we've got to make do for at least a few more years. So the one thing that we were hoping to do but we can't find, we bought last year, definitely mentioned it in a video bike hooks, and we're going to put our 2 bike hooks up out of the way somewhere. Obviously they're not needed in here,
but we can't find them. And then we're gonna stop working here, even though my personality really wants to finish it perfectly in here. But we're gonna then head up to the bedroom and bring down anything that we don't need in there. There shouldn't be too much because most of it's in the dining room, which does need to come down here. Then we're gonna measure up and properly kit out this place. We bought these boxes and shelving. It's all from a company called Big Doug a few years ago now, and they work really well. The one that Ollie's just going through here has wheels and we can move it around, but we need to just perfect it slightly and label it all. That's going to be a bit of a long journey, something that we can do at the moment with hopefully the summer nights. I feel like really we wouldn't have put them away though, because we wanted to use them. Maybe we'll have to leave it for today.
there's not much out here. I went through it all, I think. Did you just look through that box?
I think I had looked through that, but I think I may have even looked through this box on camera. But now I found the bicycle hooks.
Yay.
Would be in the way of the door.
It would if you put it right next to the door. Not sure if you heard any of that, but the bikes don't quite fit over there, but we think they will fit over here. So we're now going to move this and reshuffle. I think mine's better going over there. Plan C, we got there in the end. The bikes are gonna go over here. Mine's just gonna sit there, and Ollie's is gonna go over the top of it, because his is super light to be able to get it down and off. But we need to get some more hooks. So we're gonna do another tip run, because that takes us past where we need to go to get the hooks.
And now that I have my bike here, I've really got to use it.
I think we overestimated how much we might be able to do today.
Yeah.
Today is just gonna be a tip run day. This is our 3rd run.
Yeah.
And unfortunately there's still some more to go. And the worst thing is, the spiders, if there's a queue at the tip,
They're all gonna come out.
oh, you can yeah, horrible.
This is what we want.
This is what we want. I don't think we'll want though.
This is what we have, which we don't need. Oh wow, that would be good.
A lifty thing?
You need a tall ceiling for that though.
We haven't got anything in the ceiling to do things, so I think it's going to have to be this thing. Up to 50 centimetres, yeah. Fine.
Nice red colour.
Yeah.
We just did this with the bike up there with the camera not on because it was a little bit tense because of said drop. Not the safest way of doing things, but we're going to sort that trapdoor out at a later date.
Yay! That is one job that makes me feel like an adult.
Yeah, because I feel like even once everything else is done, this is always going to be the bike storage place.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in and say a huge thank you to this week's sponsor, Squarespace, who you will know have been long-term partners of this channel and a huge reason why we can get on with this bedroom project. I'm sure you all know them by now as the all-in-one website building platform. They have thousands of award-winning templates that you can pick from to start your online presence, whether that is an online business or a portfolio, a blog, a scheduling website, an appointment making website, whatever it may be. Maybe it's even something like we recently done for our wedding, which was a wedding website. And this week, really excitingly, we got all of our photos and content back. And even though the wedding is over, it's been a really lovely place where we could put all of our photos and video and then send a lovely email out to our guests, letting them know that it's all live and they can relive the memory by looking back at our website and seeing all the photos. It was so unbelievably convenient instead of having to retransfer lots of images, or, as I didn't want to do, send them the video when it had already gone live on YouTube, so they got a little sneak peek at it before it went out. And at least for now, we're not going to be getting rid of that website because it has so many happy memories on it. If you wanted to start your own website, I would highly recommend Squarespace, whether it was business, whether you're an artist with a portfolio that you want to be able to put online and share with people, or a beautician who needs to put up a price list and maybe even book in appointments. Their system is so easy, it's all in one place. You can do blogs, RSVPs, sharing your socials, anything you could possibly want with a website, you can do yourself and have full control over it, which is absolutely amazing. You can use my link, which will get you 10% off your first website or domain, and it's so fun. You can get creative to it with it. But right now, back to the running reset.
This is actually another thing we started last year. This patch here was all like a plant bed, but we decided to get rid of it to have a little bit more grass, easier to maintain. And so it didn't have this concrete bit going all the way along. And we were also missing a little bit here, as you can see. Now this one does have stones in it, and we probably won't have it long term. But for now, we're just going to chuck some in so we have an edge, as you see here, for our grass.
You're going to put it into this one first?
Well, okay. Whichever one, to be honest.
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but...
Not the prettiest, but another job done, which means we can get rid of these boards, which I was in the garden last year. And that's why we've had them there, if anybody's wondered when they've seen our garden.
Oh, excuse the mess everywhere. I'm not sure you can see it. We're in a transitional phase right now where everything's a mess. I'm going to call it transitional phase. While I was out there though, I was thinking I'm going to challenge myself to do something every day for the next 2 months. I think summer it's way easier to get little jobs done. Whilst we were down in the shed, I thought, why haven't we cleared some of these cobwebs? Or why haven't we brushed up the leaves here? It's like half an hour's job that we could do, and it would make our lives so much nicer. So, I'm going to challenge myself. Whether we'll stick to it or not, I don't know. We're going to go up to the bedroom now for 2 reasons.
Some of this stuff can just go down to the shed now. We don't need it all. It will make our lives a lot easier if we didn't. By the way, if anybody needs a shower tray, I'll leave the details below. We bought this one, it doesn't fit, and we can't return it. It was expensive, which is a pain. So if anybody's in need of a shower tray and would like to buy off us at a good price, let me know. We have bits in here that we just don't need. For example, I have no idea why these are in here. These are our outside lights. Pretty random.
And then also, our windows. I did ask on Instagram some advice about our windows. We haven't yet slept in a room that has the single glazing. When we moved into the house, we were in the pink room, and that had the double glazing at the back. And then when we moved upstairs, we had the brand new windows, which were sash windows that we had made with double glazing. So coming down here, we hoped not to do the windows because on average, a new sash window is about 2,000 to 3,000 per window. So looking at the bay window, that would be at least 6 just for the bay window. Probably a good bit more because of the way that it's made and because it's the bay window. And they are, like, I'm not sure it looks on camera, but they're pretty large windows. Sorry, I don't know if it's really distracting. I'm looking at them rather than looking at you. So it's a huge expense. It's something that we didn't want to do at this point in the project because the project's already costing us quite a bit. But as we said in one of our previous videos, the roof needs doing. So I've been doing a little bit of research as to what we can do with the windows. Obviously, the best thing would be to have brand new windows, but right now I just can't afford that. The one real positive with my question on Instagram was a few people have had windows changed later on down the line, and they said, really, it's not that messy. There's not that much decorating to do afterwards. So it can be done. And I think that might have to be our option because I think getting the windows done just in this room, or what will be 2 rooms, will be about 10,000. And to be frankly honest, with just having a wedding and got married and doing all of the rest of the work, it's just literally not feasible. Like, we just cannot do it. So we think we're going to give it our best go at doing it ourselves. We're definitely going to strip the windows. Let me turn you around. Looking at my face, you probably want to see the windows.
I said probably. We're definitely going to be stripping the windows of all the paint, new runners, new hardware. We are questioning whether we put different glass in. The glass that we have is so thin, I'll show you in a second. You can do double glazing. There's this slimline glazing too, which you can pop in. That would be a much more longer term thing though. If we were to do that, we'd probably want the windows to last at least 5, maybe another 10 years. I know they look really dreadful close up, but I think they'd be okay once they're repaired. But you can literally see, can you see just how skinny this glass is? It's nothing, it's literally nothing. So what we're thinking is we're going to test this little window over here. We're going to pull out the inside and then work on the frame, strip all of the paint, and then just kind of like analyze it and see if we think we can change the glass ourselves. And it's clear. Hopefully that was quicker for you guys than it was for us. Kept this over here so that you can work. Got our storage in here because we're not going to be using this room. Now we're going to analyse this one.
That bit beading off the top. Then we've got a...
Things escalated. It's like 6:15 and we're now taking out the window. I don't know if this is a good idea, but...
So I think how you do it is you...
You think? I don't like this bit.
There you go.
These are precious to us now.
Oh, being careful. Right.
I'm your support, am I?
You're my catch me if I fall. Catch the window if it falls.
Is there any way that we can tap the top?
Yeah, I can climb out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you hold on to the rope thing.
No.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
I'm not gonna fall.
Can't you just swing the hammer up there?
Yes!
It does run down.
It does move.
Wow.
Oh, God. Feels good though.
Ollie,
Yeah.
we've now got to do something about that. That's it, the window's out.
Yeah.
Crumbs.
Window.
Gone.
Gone. Feel a bit nervous now?
We are committing ourselves to quite a technical challenge.
We've watched 2 YouTube videos and we're like, yeah, okay, we will do it ourselves. We don't have much of a choice, I think, finance-wise. It is our only option.
Yeah.
It's how much time and money we spend on it further, like whether we wait, we just paint strip, get them into a good condition and live with them like that for 5 years and then change them, or whether we put some effort into doing them real nice. We're going to think of that over the next few days and we'll be back to you then. I am quite possibly the worst wife. Tomorrow is Ollie's birthday and I've got him nothing. Not even a card. So today I need to get that sorted. Mission 1 accomplished. Some of his favourite things: Percy pigs, biscuits. You literally cannot have a birthday without Collins, some form of Collins. And then he actually couldn't decide what cake he wanted this year. He was torn between lemon drizzle and what we call plastic birthday cake, which is basically like that great birthday cake, but it also tastes like a little bit processed and plasticky. So I'm gonna do a mixture of both. And I bought these lemon drizzle, which I'm gonna put on top of a plastic birthday cake. And these, as well as, I bought 2 cards, but I thought this one was great. It says, happy birthday to my husband, the finest bin taker outer I know. It's like the only job he does. Well, he does a lot else, but as far as like housework stuff, it's his job. And I may have also ordered him. One of the reasons why I'm so behind on his birthday this year is because his birthday present was something that I didn't exactly want to get. So I actually ordered something last minute today, which is a helmet. Can you guess what he wants for his birthday? And I'm gonna give him money towards buying the thing that he really wants. And then I'll explain why. As I was checking out, I was telling the lady that it was a birthday shop, and she was putting through the till all of the pick and mix sweets, and she was like, they always go down well for birthdays, don't they? I was like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you, it's for my husband. Definitely think it seemed like a child's shop. I was like, I'm just going to go along with it, could be a child's shop. I got this one as his cake, which I think is so clever that they're doing this decorate your own. Probably should have made it, I know, but it's tomorrow. This birthday, Ollie went to work and I went, well, I don't go to work, but I worked today too. And I just noticed it's 5:10. Just put a little birthday reel up for Ollie over on Instagram, but I'm so behind. I haven't wrapped his helmet, which arrived today, or decorated his cake. I got this new little cake stand a while ago, and now I've got to make his cake look pretty. Totally cheating, but that's a-okay. Step 1, make it look handmade with buttercream icing over it. This is when I just ruin it. Also, yes, there might be too much icing on it after this. Decorate with little mini lemon cakes, which you also haven't made. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Side, top, bit of both. Also got some fruit to pop on, and obviously candles. Hilarious at the effort that I made for last year's cake for him in comparison to this one. Oh, one's got to go at more than one. More than one's got to go at the top. Actually, I think the likelihood is that we will have it after dinner and the cinema, because that is where we're going this evening. So this was maybe a little bit premature because it's going to have to go in said fridge. But for a 5-minute cake, I think that looks a little bit more exciting. Do you know what it is?
Husband, I'd like to keep you for as long as possible. Handcuffs? I think I might have an idea. Oh yeah, that's quite cool.
Would you wear it?
Oh, that's got like a little leather.
I actually have got another one too from another company.
Oh, okay. I've got style options.
So you can try them both.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have quite a large head. Yeah?
Yeah, I
Do I look safety conscious?
do. Yeah, you do.
With the mirror.
I'll be honest, yeah. Happy birthday to my husband. Happy birthday to you.
That looks so good. They're so much harder to blow out than I expected.